What's good, people? This your boy Scott Lewis, Apartment Gamer, and more. Brooklyn Nets Stoop Edition. What's good? Friday. Just got paid. Friday night. What's good, man? Who's in the chat room? Nobody yet? All right, that's all right. It's okay. I'll kick it to myself then. I got one person in there. Jamal. Oh, Jamal always my road dog. Word up. What's up? What's up? What's good, Jamal? What's good? Not much. Yo, dude, listen, I've been checking out that schedule. That schedule is rough. That shit is rough. Well, not really. I mean, it's not easy. They not home. The first 10 games, they on the road 7 games. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. I'm gonna show it too, man. I gotta show that schedule. That shit is crazy. Crazy long. Crazy activity. Yo, listen, that's tough. Their first game is away. They don't have a home. Their home game, their first home game, is against the Sixers. That's crazy. Players for Keith. What's up, man? Oh, no problem. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you got it. That's what's up. Did you get it today or yesterday? They told me it was going to be delivered Thursday. But you know how the post office is. Yo, I'm having internet problems, man. So if we get cut off, it is what it is. I'm going to try to get it in, though. Oh, yesterday. Okay. They did say Thursday. All right. That's what's up. Enjoy. Yo, listen, I'm going to show the schedule. Let me show the schedule. Because I just, it's crazy. Let me put that up there. 2026. I guess, yeah, I'm going to show an ESPN version of it. Let's see if I can make it larger. That shit is crazy. I guess y'all can see it like this. All right, Charlotte is the first game. You know what I want to do? I want to see if for some reason we got Jamal on the stoop. What's good, Jamal? You hear me, Jamal?
Yeah, you can hear me, Scott?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, man. Listen. You and Breezy, man. Y'all gotta pick some time slots. You
He
feel
ain't
me?
on now, is he?
Yeah, he on right now.
Oh, okay. I ain't
You
gonna
know?
stay on long. I ain't gonna
No,
stay
no,
on
no,
long.
no, no. Listen, it's good that we got two shows going on. At the end of the day, this is content. At the end of the day,
Oh,
some
okay.
people rock out more with you than they do with Breezy, and vice versa. But we all from the same tree.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Please, yeah, I
So,
can't
so,
lie
so
to you. I've been looking at the new Madden. It looks promising. Me too. I've been
mm.
looking at the Madden. I just don't like EA. I just don't
You don't
like.
like EA?
Nah, you know what they did? They got rid of my game, Anthem. They
Oh, that was
they
yours
just
too.
yeah, they just cut that shit out and then said
They
fuck it.
Man,
Didn't even
that had so much promise.
and
That game had so much promise.
they just cut that shit right out and said fuck it. It ain't
Yeah,
gonna work no more, and that's it.
cause I think if I'm not mistaken, they had Anthem, and I think they did. No, I don't know if EA did Gotham Knights, cause I used to play Gotham Knights also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They stopped that too. I think it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit
yeah.
had so much promise. Like both of them games,
I
what's
like
wrong with
Gotham Knight.
them?
Gotham Knights was kind of dope.
Yeah,
That shit was dope.
they just
Batman
needed
was.
to add more characters to it.
Yeah, yeah. You know how it is, man. They get your money and then say, "Fuck
Man,
it, fuck that."
Scott,
What you
if
gonna
they would
do?
have added some DLCs to that game would have been fire.
Yeah, yeah,
And even the Spider-Man game, Spider-Man
yeah,
2, they fucked
yeah,
that up.
yeah,
They fucked that all up.
yeah. First game is against Charlotte Hornets. Second game, Philadelphia 76ers. That
Hmm.
shit is a home game. God damn. Damn, that's
I know
fucked up.
I know John was complaining about us having these back-to-backs or having this tough schedule. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with the road games
Hmm.
because a locker room get together on when they not home. Yeah, you get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like it's when you travel, that's when you get closer. Shit get closer, man. I think starting road games is good because there'd be a lot of pressure to win when you home. So they got a lot of road games. They away against the Wizards. The 12th, the 14th, they play the Heat. Then regular season, I think that's preseason. Then they play Charlotte again, the 21st. Cleveland, they home. Their first game is a home game. They giving away T-shirts to 5,000 fans.
Hmm.
All right, so that shit gonna be gone by the time you get in there. They letting you know. Cleveland Cavaliers Saturday the 24th. Indiana Pacers. Oh yeah, that's a back to back right away. All right, the 25th. That means everybody's gonna get burned. Yeah, everybody gonna get burned.
Hmm.
So the 25th. Then they got one away a home game against the Pacers. Boston away. Detroit home. Indiana Pacers. They have Sunday, November the 1st. They played them twice within 5 games. One, two, three. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. All right. Well, get it out the way, I guess. They play the Pacers again. That's a away game. I guess they play it at home. And then they play another away game against the Knicks. That's a back-to-back. How the fucking Knicks get a back-to-back with us? You know what I'm saying? And we got to get the
Hmm.
back-to-back, you know? All
Hmm.
right. Then we play Charlotte again. That means we played Charlotte twice, Indiana. No, we played Charlotte twice in the preseason. And now we play them in regular season, a home game. We play Atlanta and then Dallas, New Orleans, and Memphis, all away games. And one back to back, Atlanta and Dallas. Damn. How you getting all these playoff teams? Then you playing them all in back to backs, man. Damn, 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 damn. Man, that's kind of crazy. Then you got a home game stretch, 18th through the 16th to the 20th, with Philly again. You played Philly
Hmm.
twice now. Well, you played Philly in the preseason. You didn't play them regular season. Okay, so that's the first time we played Philly. Okay, and Orlando the 20th of November. All right. I don't want to go through the whole list. I just wanted to see the first 10. And to me, they play 7 of the first 10 is road games. Am I correct? Let me see. Regular season, one home, one away, one home, away, one home. That's 2 and 2. Then you got away, away, home, away, away, and away. So yeah, That's a tough schedule, man. I mean,
Hmm.
I don't mind the away games though.
Hmm. I just want to say this real quick. Shout out to Saint. I see that he posted something about his mom going through stuff and him
Oh,
going through
okay.
something right now.
Oh
So
yeah.
I
What?
said
Oh.
nothing but positive energy towards him and his
Oh
family.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm hoping
Yeah. I'm
everything
sorry
works
to hear
out.
that, Saint. Be strong,
Yes.
Saint. Hope everything works out with you.
Hope
Hope
everything works
hope
out.
you get up here so I can tell you that.
You know what I'm saying? Prayers is going
Yeah.
out to him and his family because I know how, that could definitely be, especially moms.
Yeah.
Moms is
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, words you can't even express, like, you can say as much as you can, but when somebody close to you is not well, it hurts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
So definitely sending some positive energy his way.
and I know he's close to his mother. He always told me that.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
personally told me that.
yeah.
So
Like I didn't even notice that he had posted something today because I was sending him, about the space, the about not the spaces, but about your show today. If I would have seen
yeah.
that, I would have never even sent that to him.
Right,
You
right,
know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
when you going through what you're going through,
Yeah, you
that's the
can't.
last thing. That's the furthest thing off
Yeah.
your mind. Like I
Yeah,
would have never
yeah.
even sent that your way.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I
I'm
didn't know.
hoping.
He put
Yeah,
it on X that he said that?
yeah,
Oh, okay. I didn't go on X too much today.
yeah.
But yeah, saying I hope everything's going good for you. Just
Hmm.
take your time, man, and take care of your business. Just
Yeah,
prayers go
don't
out
you
to
know?
you.
Don't even worry about nothing dealing with the Nets right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If
yeah,
it if it
that's
helped you get your mind off of things, by all means. But
by all means,
you
right.
know, focus on moms.
Yeah, yep, yep.
That's the most important thing. That's to anybody.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because as
Yeah,
I'm going, I'm looking through the statuses and I see, most definitely.
yeah. We have a crazy schedule. I'm saying
Hmm.
everything. I hope everything go good with you. I really
Hmm.
do.
Yeah.
Stay strong. Stay strong.
Hmm. Sorry
Um,
to interrupt that.
no, no, no.
To
That's
say that.
I didn't even know. I would have came
Hmm.
out and said it from the beginning.
Hmm.
I didn't even know. You caught me off guard with that one.
Yeah, my fault. My fault,
I was
Scott.
like, "What?
Yeah.
What the hell?"
Cause
I know
that. Yeah,
Saint.
that's I don't, you
Go
never want to
ahead.
come off as inconsiderate,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
with somebody going through what they're going through. If I would have knew that, I definitely would have never sent that. Because I
yeah,
know that's the furthest thing on my mind when I'm going through what I'm going through.
yeah. I know that feeling, man. I'm telling you, my mother passed away. I know that feeling.
Hmm.
I can tell you
Hmm.
right now, it leaves a hole in your heart.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
So
you got,
hopefully everything works out.
yeah, hmm,
Because I think he said she's going through surgery today and
yeah.
and on Monday. So,
Wow.
you know,
Surgery ain't no joke.
yeah.
Okay, I hope Saint be all right. I hope he reach out.
Hmm.
I'm gonna send him a message and tell him I hope
Hmm.
everything is good. You can
I'll
reach
just
out to
yeah.
me.
I'll just look at it. It's somebody that got your name, Scott.
Hmm?
Somebody else got your name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's another Nets fan that got your name. Because I'm
Oh
looking
yeah.
underneath the comments, and it's a Scott Lewis.
Oh okay. All right. That's what's up.
But yeah, man, let's go back to this schedule thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, we talking about the regular season. So
Hmm.
they giving away T-shirt on the first game,
Oh,
and they
for real?
got luxury suites available.
For how much?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised they have luxury suites available on first game. And the first
I'm
game
not
is home.
surprised.
You're not
I'm not
surprised?
surprised. Nah,
No.
because they've been trash these past couple of years. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm not
yeah,
surprised at all.
yeah, yeah. I'm not shit. Them tickets ain't cheap neither. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta be careful. spending that bread. But we play the Cavs the second game, and then the Pacers the third game. I think the Pacers, we can beat the Pacers, man. I
think we're gonna beat a couple of teams that people think we're not gonna beat.
You think we can beat Boston? I think we can get them.
I think we can get them.
I think we can get them. I think we can beat Detroit too. I really believe that. I don't know if you can get them early, but I think they can because I mean, Detroit's been going through a lot. You know, they're going through. They have soul searching going on in that locker room right now. Heard up. After getting bumped out of the playoffs, they not this. I bet you they might not be the same Detroit we think they're gonna be.
They didn't really get no scorers.
Right. I mean, sometimes staying pat is cool, but I'm just saying, I think we can get Detroit, and it's a home game too.
I think we're gonna get a couple of teams that people think we're not.
Then we play the Pacers twice within like 6 games, so we can get the Pacers. I ain't gonna lie.
You think so? Yeah, I think. Let me ask you a question. What teams you think we might be better than?
Well,
like good teams.
Yeah,
good teams.
You know what? I'm gonna bring up the Eastern Conference. Let's go look at the Eastern Conference. Okay, Eastern Conference. We don't want the standings. We want the team standings. Okay, Eastern Conference. If we look at the Eastern Conference, and this is, I mean, basically what I'm trying to go over is, let me see. Let me bring it up. NBA. All right, let me bring it up. I'm going to bring up the numbers. If we look at the Eastern Conference, right, what get me about them is Detroit, it's not, I mean, I believe, like, if I just look at it from a, like, teams that I think are going to go on a downturn, like Detroit, I think Detroit going to be, they're not going to be a number 1 seed in the East this year. I don't know who it is. It might be the Knicks. It might be the Raptors. I don't know. Somebody's making a move, though, because we had Detroit and Boston and the Knicks, right? In the top 3. The Knicks are pretty, like, the same team pretty much. Close to it.
And I think they probably got better with the... You know, everybody say Mitchell Robinson, you know, but I really like Andre Drummond.
They needed Mitch though. They needed Mitch.
I don't really feel like they lost much now with Andre Drummond at it.
You think? But he's not.
He's
much
a better
of
rebounder.
But he ain't a shot blocker.
He's not a shot blocker, but he's a way better rebounder.
Yeah, and they have small guards. So that could be a problem for them. They got. That means Cat got to play under the paint.
You got to play in.
Right. And Cat ain't much of a jumper. You know, he needs a running start to get his ass in the air. Why you think he get the ball and the key and then go in? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because he ain't got like 1-2 go. You know, like he ain't got that. He ain't got that. Yeah. And he's like Danny Wolf.
Cat more of a power forward anyway.
Right, he is more of a power forward, right. So that would be putting him out of his position, I think. But, hey, look, he can do it. I think he's smart enough to know the game. So, I mean, a lot of people keep saying Philly is the team that might move up. But I'm not saying that because LeBron went there. Yeah. I'm saying that because Brown went there.
Yeah.
And I know Brown is the deal.
Yeah.
You
Brown
see
is
what?
more of the needle mover.
Yeah, he's a true. Like Boston. I don't know what the hell's their problem. I mean, they must be content. They pockets must be full. They ain't got no more room for money, because how you just get rid of somebody of his caliber because you don't want to pay him? I
Yeah,
mean,
they don't want to go over the apron. A
yeah,
lot
but
of teams is gonna do that though.
he brought you a title.
Yeah, but they don't care. You know, Boston is a racist
Yeah,
team
well,
town
yeah,
anyway.
yeah, yeah. Well,
You know,
that's
that's a different story for another day.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
for
yeah,
Sunday.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's a
That's a
story for
Sunday.
Sunday.
That's a Sunday, and let me put the disclaimer there.
Yep, that's a Sunday conversation right
but
there.
but the truth is the truth. I mean,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
you
But we
ruffle their
know,
feathers a certain way,
yeah.
and
Once
I
you,
know they probably wish they never paid them that money.
listen, as long as you keep your mouth shut and your head down, you okay with them.
You
The
already
minute
know,
you
shut
get
up and
out of
dribble.
the minute you get out of pocket, and that's true for a lot of teams. It ain't just them. Let's be
Hmm.
honest. Let's be
Hmm.
honest now.
But just that history
Oh yeah, no,
with that town.
but you know what? Red Auerbach was the first one that brung a black guy on to the NBA.
But how did they feel about Bill Russell?
They
Remember,
didn't.
Bill
They
Russell
didn't like
talked
him.
about that.
Yeah, they didn't like
They
him.
spit on him,
Yeah,
called
yeah,
him
they
nigga,
didn't. Yeah,
everything,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
brought
yeah.
that team. He brought that team championships,
Not two
and they,
handfuls.
yup, and they still didn't respect his ass.
That he brought over 10. I mean, he might be the only one alive now that still got them.
Hmm.
I don't know how many he got. He got
He
two
11. He
handfuls.
got 11.
11. Yeah, he can't
Yep.
even put all the rings on.
Hmm.
Damn. How you
And
damn. Think
still
about
treated
it.
him, still treated him as a skin color.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all they saw him as black. They just saw him as a nigga
Yeah,
to them.
yeah.
They loved him, of
Yeah.
course, but you
They,
know they
they,
called him a nigga
yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of the day.
Yeah.
Excuse my
So
language. You know, I hate to say it.
yeah, so Detroit, I think we can get I think Detroit going to fall back. Now the teams I think we can beat,
Hmm.
I don't know if we can beat Detroit really. I'm be honest with you. But
I
yeah,
think we can.
we should. We should.
So
The
Scott,
Celtics.
you seen it last year, kind of how Jody was tweaking the lineups.
Yeah, yeah.
You put another 20 points per game score in there.
Yeah, it should be an improvement, immense improvement.
Hmm. And
Yeah, yeah.
Dayron is a better rebounder than what Claxton was.
I think Dayron is ready for the season. I think
Yeah,
they told Dayron you got to lose some weight, and
yeah.
he lost weight. He lost about
Hmm.
20 pounds. I swear to God, he looked like he much slimmer. So
Well, you see the talks right now, right?
yeah,
That they talk about Cartbrenner
yep.
off of Hornets.
That's what they talking about.
They talking about he might be available, so you already know that's the conversation. Especially with John is having. John is saying we should go get him as a starter. Scott, you see that? I think Scott having internet issues. Can anybody hear me out there?
Test 1 2. Jamal, you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was a hot mic or not, so I put
Yeah,
it on mute. I
yeah,
left and
yeah,
came back in.
yeah, yeah. You know what happened? We had my
Your internet
electricity.
acting
Yeah,
up again.
my shit went out. It just went right out in the middle of the fucking stream,
Yeah, remember
and
we had that
came.
problem before. Yeah,
Yeah, and it came back on, and now it's back on. The stream never shut down though.
yeah.
That's
Because I
the.
was I was wondering was it me because I couldn't hear nothing no more. So that's why I left, came back in.
Oh, okay. We good. We
All
still
right.
got. We still got. We still got. Well, we ain't got nobody here. 6 people on X, but everybody
Okay.
jumped out because they probably said, "Oh, he gone."
Mhm. That's all right. We'll get him back. We'll get him back.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know.
Hold on a second. Hold
Mhm.
on. Okay. All right, back in business now. Back in business. Yo, that shit crazy, man. The way the internet does that. That shit is crazy. It just cut right out. But either way, let me see what I can do to get. Okay. Yeah, so I'm looking at the Eastern Conference, and I personally think when we look at it, Detroit, Boston, the Knicks. The Knicks are a team that I think we can get by. The Cavs. I mean, the Knicks are the team that I think might take the Eastern Conference again. Be honest with you, but the sleeper is of course Philadelphia and Orlando. I don't think Charlotte is the same as it was, and the Heat. Those three teams, Philly, Orlando, Miami, is going to be disruptive in the East. I don't know if Detroit will still be that team. Of course, the Cavs will be a decent team because they got decent players, but and the Raptors in Atlanta. Atlanta has been on the up and up, but I don't know what to expect from them. Now that I look at the East, the Bucks, Chicago Bulls, the Nets, and the Pacers, and the Wizards. I mean, the Wizards are going to be better than what they were. I think the Wizards can actually get into that onslaught of the top 10. It's possible. I mean, it's not impossible when you look at their roster. I don't know how it's going to stay, whether it stays the same or not. I don't know, but it's definitely possible. We got Leaf on the stoop. What's up, Leaf? What's good, man?
You know what I'm getting tired of?
What's that?
I'm getting tired of Nets fans all of a something decide that they don't want to be patient anymore.
Oh no, they ain't got no choice because we ain't good.
Well, yeah, like
We ain't
on,
there yet. We got a long
yeah,
way.
on paper, off paper. Like, listen, uh, not written. Like, come on, man. Like, what
Yeah,
people got to realize is that the truth of the matter is that this season and maybe in the upcoming seasons
we
is
still
about
rebuilding,
the players.
develop.
It's about the players and the coaching staff and all of the staff that's going to be involved in training camp and
Yep,
everybody that's going to be conjoined together. Nothing else.
yep.
Whatever's going on in the front office don't matter.
No, it
Doesn't
don't
matter
matter.
anymore.
No, they ain't focusing on nothing outside that
So
locker
so
room.
so there's nothing in my personal opinion. There's nothing, absolutely nothing for none of these players to worry about in terms of the outside looking at. Like, yo, the NBA already the NBA already sent the message with this bullshit ass schedule. And
Yeah,
I know people probably seen it, and then people probably looked at it and they was like, "Yo, what the hell? Why is it like the Nets have the most back-to-back games this year? Just it's almost like they spin the bottle and that shit landed on the Nets. All right, boom, most back-to-backs.
yeah, yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and you know what? And I'm not complaining about nothing. It is what it is, bro. Like, listen, it's clear to me that the NBA ain't doing us no favors. It's
Nah,
clear. If it wasn't clear the last 2 seasons, it's clear now.
yeah.
It's
It's
clear as
narrow.
day.
It's super clear.
So what we gotta do is the coaches and the players gotta lock in and build strategies and build strategies and put shit together and put the best possible scenario. They put themselves in the best possible position to compete and win night in and night out.
Yeah,
That's it. That's all. And I'm tired of going into detail about how the shit need to get done this season. I understand that people is looking for this rebounding slash shot blocking slash paint presence
right,
at the
right,
five. The
right.
reality is we don't have that shit.
Nah, we don't have it.
That's the reality. I understand that people like Dayron for his rebounding, and they like him. It's the same. It's the same people that like Cam Thomas for his scoring.
Right, right.
I understand that. The problem is, Dayron, for as long as he's been in the league, hasn't played over 20 minutes a game. There's a reason for it. There's so many reasons for it. We talking
Yeah,
about somebody that averaged under 20 minutes and and had injuries.
right, right.
So what needs to be done is the coaching staff, the training staff, all need to be in the players all need to be locked in on what needs to be done and how it needs to be done and how we need to play and how we are going to and how we are going to have the best chance of winning.
Right.
And me personally, now that we got Michael Brown, I think we need to play fast. It's obviously going to be a lot of threes. There's going to be a lot of threes in the half court. There's going to be a lot of threes in the full court. There's going to be a lot of threes in transition. And I want it to be more than enough spacing for us to do this shit. F it.
Right.
I'm not saying, bro, like, let's just X out defense altogether. In
Right.
terms of the personnel, that's what it's gonna look like.
Right. Right.
But in terms of scheme, everything that needs to be listen. In terms of scheme, everything is gonna be committee based. There's not gonna be a job for one person to rebound. It's not gonna be a job for one person to get all the assists. It's not gonna be a job for one person on our team to get all the points in the paint. It's not gonna be a job for one person to set screens. It's gonna be for everybody to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what we need. We need everybody to do it. This is what we leaned on. We leaned on a lot of versatility to get a lineup to make it at least from first person perspective to make it look like four different players on the court could do multiple different things.
Yeah, because Jordy likes that versatility thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
he likes that versatility. The only thing he likes better than versatility is speed.
Yeah.
And you could go back to that Sacramento team, and that's what they had. They had a pace, speed. It was a high tempo. They got the ball up the court, left
Right.
and right. That's how they played,
I think
and I think that's how we're gonna play.
yeah, I think that's exactly how we're gonna play. I think what they told Dayron, he need to lose 20 pounds. And he lost 20 pounds. If you've seen Dayron lately, he is much thinner than he was this past season. So
He is much thinner.
I think that's the reason why they want him to run. They need
Yeah.
him to be able to run.
Right, but
Because if you look at Day last year, he be
he
gassed.
was like he was
gassed.
gassed because he couldn't keep up with
The pace.
the lateral movement and the overall
pace.
speed of the game.
Right, the pace of the game, and he need to be able to do that. So
Yes.
as long everybody on this team got to run. That's what Jordy.
Listen,
Jordy gonna make you run.
I understand, and I like to understand that. Just like Cam Thomas was good at that one thing, Dayron Sharp is good at that one thing, rebounding. I understand that, but he's
Yeah.
good at rebounding against bench players.
Yeah.
Why? Because he played under 20 minutes for the last 5 years of his life.
Yeah, well,
That's why. When you're seeing and I put a picture up because I'm sick and tired of people tagging me on Twitter. I'm sick of it, and it's only Nets fans that do this.
they messing with you, Lee.
They like this is what they do. They treating me they doing me, bro, like goddamn Jody did with Melvin and Baby Boy, bro. Like, why y'all want to keep doing this? Y'all gotta stop doing this, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, bro. Why y'all want to play with me?
Oh shit!
Because that's what's going to happen, bro. Like, I'm like, the second that shit go the way I think it's going to go, and I think that it's supposed to go, I'm going back on Twitter, and everybody that decided to tag me is going to know exactly what I was talking about once the damn X's and O's, once the damn system that we're supposed to run, and once everything is put in place like it's supposed to be. I think we are closer to running to with the roster that we have forward.
Yeah, we running.
I think we are closer to running an offense that is most likely 5 players are going to be able to dribble, pass, shoot, rebound, and on defense, it's going to be by committee. I honestly think we are closer to doing that. If Dayron is on the court, he's going to be doing the same shit Claxton was doing, standing at the top of the damn key.
The thing that it's an advantage to Wolf to be at the top of the key.
It's a big advantage for Wolf to be at the top of the key
because he can shoot.
Exactly, and they're going to guard him. He can shoot and he can get by anybody that's his height.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He can actually get by them because he doesn't waste time. The thing is like, I think that with him in the lineup, everybody touches the basketball. The ball doesn't stay in one hand, in one set of hands for over 3 or 4 seconds. Everybody's moving. It's constant action. It's constant 2-man action. It's constant 3-man action. There's constant inside out action, bro, from all 5 players. It's constant rebound opportunities. It's constant assists. I think, bro, we are closer to going heavy on offense than we are to having Dayron on the court play 18 minutes as a starter to see if he can out rebound starters, which he has not been able to do for 5 years. For as long as he's been in the league, he's been better at doing it against bench players. It's the same thing I told people about Cam Thomas, and they did not listen to me.
Yeah, you did say that.
I'm sick and tired of repeating myself, Scott.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this, man.
Yeah, well, you got to keep telling them. Keep telling them. Keep telling them, Lee. Just stay on it. You stay true to it. I get it, though. So, my whole thing is, Leaf, you still there? I think Leaf is gone. Well, anyway, I wanted to look at this list. I'm trying to pull it up.
He made his rant and left.
Yeah. No, he's still here. He's still connected,
Okay.
though. He's still connected. He probably
Well,
just
there's
stepped
nothing
off.
wrong with it.
But the whole thing is this. My thing with the center position in the NBA and on the Nets is it's got to be done by committee. Because if they going to run like I think Jordy going to do, ain't nobody going to be out there for 30 minutes in the center position. Because it's going to be tough. You're going to be gassed afterwards. Because he's running. He wants to run. When he comes off the bench, the team is not slower. It's faster. The team is going to be quicker when them subs come in, the guards come in for the Nets, they are faster. Nolan is faster. The pace is going to be crazy. Because they're going to push him to push the pace. And I think the center position, you got to be, honestly, they need three centers, and they got three guys that can play center.
I think the center position is mostly for us this year. It's probably going to be by committee. And
it has to be. It has to be at that pace.
It may be lineups. It may be lineups because of the versatility of Danny Wolf.
Right.
It may be lineups, bro, where you see all three of them out there.
Yeah, it could be. I think, like I was saying, when they come off the bench with their guard, being that Nolan is the backup, the pace is even faster with him in there. So so that second unit is going to be quicker than the first unit.
Yes, it's going to be a lot quicker than the first unit. And me personally, I think that this helps out a lot of paint touches, man, for Yegor and Michael.
Right.
When you have as much spacing as we have, because I think, bro, like what this team is capable of doing with MPJ, Randall, and Danny Wolf at the 3 to 4 to 5. Now, centers can't lay in the paint and they can't lay in the paint anymore.
No,
they can't lay it because everybody on the court can shoot. They can't lay in the paint. Everybody on the court can put the ball on the floor. So now you're looking to get some big goofy or some the most liable, the biggest defensive liability on the opposing team. You're looking to get them on an island, but not get them on an island where you could dribble them down and just tween. A lot of our action is going to be fast and to the point.
Right.
It should be fast and to the point. And I think this is where Jordy understands that, hey, if y'all want to shoot transition threes, fine. As long as you get in transition. As long as you get numbers. As long as everybody is active and helping each other defensively. As long as everybody understands, bro, y'all all 6'10", except for Michael. Y'all all are capable of making a play,
right,
or on the boards, or in the passing lanes, or on defense. Everybody is capable of making a play away from the ball.
Right.
Everybody is capable of moving off the ball and moving around in sets, moving off DHOs and playing off of DHOs. Everybody is capable of that. We already know MPJ wants to shoot the second that he gets it. But at the same time, like, let's not act like MPJ ain't a good rebounder. Let's not act like Julius Randle ain't a good rebounder.
They are decent. They are. I mean, MPJ had a great season rebounding last year, for real.
Exactly.
And I mean, I think he can easily do that again. And we know Julius Randle can rebound. He's a banger.
Yes.
So we got rebounding. I mean, we got a decent team. The question is, are we going to be able to meld this team together? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think this schedule is not an actual bad schedule. And I'm going to tell you why. The first 10 games, of the first 10 games, 7 of them are on the road. What's one thing that make a team better is being on
Playing
the
away
road.
from home.
Right. Being on the road brings you together because you don't, that's all you know. You know your players. That's it. You hang out together, you eat together, you're chilling together, you get to practice together, you get to know each other's ways and tendencies. That means a lot on a team. I'm telling you, it really does.
It does. It definitely does. And the thing is that when we finally establish our style of play,
Right.
when we establish how we want to attack night in and night out, that is going to be our calling card because it's like you said, bro. Like we have guard play.
Right.
Now we have Michael Brown, and coming off the bench, you probably gonna have Nolan Traore.
Right.
So my thing is that you already know if I know anything about Jordy, with guards that can move, that can get tempo and pace and all of this, we got to look at the guards that he already had.
Yeah,
he already had De'Aaron Fox. He already had Jamal Murray.
Right.
He already had Schroeder.
Yep.
So, listen.
I'm telling you,
it's not far fetched for me to believe that this team can't hit that this team is not capable of running a fast offense.
Yep, sure enough. And one thing Jordy does do well is he works with guards really well. He really does. He get them ready. He gets them in position. He taps into whatever their superpower is, and he use it. He use it to the fullest. You know, look what he did with Schroeder when he was here the first 15, 20 games of the season.
Right, him and Cam Thomas was looking like the greatest backcourt in Nets history.
Word up! I swear to God, they were killing people.
Like, and then people had to remember that we were supposed to be tanking, right? And then that's when the trade came, and then that's when all of the demolition. That's when all the demolition started.
Yeah, they had to get rid of him. They had to. Because he was going to be a problem for their tank, right. You know, they positioning for the draft. They knew this was the last hurrah. They knew that somehow down the pipe they was going to try to change up the whole draft thing, and they needed another top 5 or 6 pick. They needed to be in there. They needed to be in there.
That's it.
They didn't need no more 20 and 30 and shit like that. They don't need none of them picks. They needed somebody who can score.
That's it.
They needed a scorer, a true point guard. They needed a true guard. That's what they need. Jordy was begging for it, literally. I know he's saying, "Listen, I can't win games without a guard, man. I can't. I need a general. I need a general."
Like I said, but I left, bro, because them niggas is over there talking about Ryan Kalkbrenner, bro. I don't even know how we get him.
No.
Like, bro, like some type, like Nets fans just got their mind on shit that's not coming. Right. It's not coming here, bro. Like I'm off that, bro. I've been off of that because now that I know that Sean Marks is not that kind of guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no choice but to believe in what we got. And the one thing I could say about it, if Julius Randle and MPJ, they might be out the door someday. So I think we're closer to getting a faster defensive team. We like more athletic.
Right.
We're probably going to be looking for our next 3 and 4 in the next couple of years.
Right.
and we're probably going to be looking for them in the draft
Right.
and a draft afterwards or beyond that. That's what we probably going to be looking for. We're probably going to be looking for athletic wings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think we're closer to that. That big goofy center shit, bro. Like a lot of them dudes don't even stay on the court like that. You know what I'm saying? So it pretty much is what it is, man.
I get it. I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's true. That's
It
true.
pretty much is what it is. I think that like this team is going towards the direction of a lot of high level versatility defensively at other positions.
Right. Right.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what them niggas is thinking, bro. Like then they said, as soon as Ryan Kelburn came up, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I mean, listen. What's up, Ribby? Yo. The thing is this: they gonna run a fast pace. I already see it. You know, I think the whole bench, the whole team, the 15-man roster is going to be. He's going to use the whole team, man. I ain't going to lie
he
to
most likely gonna use the whole
you.
team. But I think the thing about Sean Marks, he doesn't understand that Jordy likes to play fast.
I
He
think he.
doesn't
Know,
understand that.
I think he told him that. I think that's why they drafted so many guards.
Yeah,
I think.
well, the thing is that he drafted a good amount of guards, but the thing is that you got to draft a good amount of athleticism.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
That's the key here because the guards can only do so much. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
I
saying?
mean.
Like
Yeah.
Michael and Yegor, they're gonna be able to do but so much. Nolan is only gonna be able to do so much. Now you know like what people got to understand is that what made Steve Nash, bro, is the fact that Amari Stoudemire was running up the court full speed and throwing niggas left and right, bro. Like we got to understand and we got to remember
You sleep.
shit.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
what's up? That's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I'm trying to get her to answer the door.
yeah. I know. Hey, listen, man, I already know, but I think the thing here is the front office is starting to figure out what the Jordy likes to play with and what Jordy likes to run with. Um, a good amount of athleticism at the threes and at the fours is most likely going to work, man, before anything because this is how Jordy likes to coach. What people are not understanding is that them big standstill centers, bro, is not something that Jordy Fernandez is gonna play. He never played that. Not in Denver, not in Cleveland, not in Sacramento. That never happened. So I think everything is sort of catered to Jordy running up and down the court and moving running with a fast unit and getting a lot of transition shit with a fast unit, bro. If it's most likely gonna be transition threes, and this is one of the reasons why I have the starting lineup that I have, bro. Like I think it's gonna be catered to that because
I think
He knows Jordy, bro. Like it's a customer offense. When they was in Sacramento, bro, Sabonis it was a negative defensively. They
right,
still won. They still was top three in the West.
right.
I don't think they really give a shit, bro. Like they gonna run what they gonna run, and that's that.
Yeah, we got John on the stoop. What's up, John?
Hey Scott, how you doing? Leaf, you got Breezy hanging out missing posters in Brooklyn, man. Go let him know you're good.
And he talking about something that we don't have, bro. I'm not telling him shit.
Yeah,
He's going to stop and say a good phone. But I'm sorry. As far as the
So
schedule
somehow
goes,
he put him on like John decided to put him on the Ryan Kalkbrenner because somehow, some way, the Hornets put Ryan Kalkbrenner on the trade block on Twitter.
I
Right.
mean, that if that's it, that's their business. You know what? We're opportunists. We got to look at upgrades wherever they may be. And a corporate on this team, I ain't complaining. But as far as the schedule goes, Scott, it's definitely a mixed bag for the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, the most back to backs in the NBA. That's not good. 3 out of 4 of our Knicks games are on the second half of back to backs. Good. We don't have a long homestand till end of March to early April, which is end of the season. That's not good either. So it's going to be a gauntlet for the Brooklyn Nets. That first 10 games, we face some tough teams. So it's
Yeah,
going to
but
be interesting
it
to
is
really
on
see
the
the
road
film.
though. It is on the road.
Well, the first game's at home.
I like the road games. I think road games are easier than home games.
As far as back to back goes,
No, just regular road games. It brings a team together. Either you make it or you're not. If they can come out of them 10 games anywhere close to 500, it was a success. That means they won some road games. And
I mean, that's
that brings a team together. That brings a locker room together. I'm telling you it does. I'm telling you that's what you want.
you make a point there. I think for Mike and Yegor, them fighting through adversity together, that's going to build that bond even stronger, to closer together. So I hope for them it's a big experience. But I think that it's crazy that on our second and third games, it's already going to be a back to back. That means that game 3, Michael might get rested, MPJs and expiring might get rested. Like all these other dudes that are on the bench are going to get minutes to play, but they got to capitalize on that because we're playing an unbalanced roster, so we're gonna have to fight like hell for these first 10 games to break through and get close to 500. I agree with you. Anything close to 500 is a success on its own, but it's up to Jordan to prove he can orchestrate this and truly be that coach. We're gonna really see that if he is or not.
Yeah. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. That's for sure. I think this team is gonna be okay, man. I really believe that. I know
I,
some people don't agree, and we should still be dealing and wheeling and dealing. I personally want to. I just want these guys to play, man. I want these guys to play because they skilled enough. I think they skill. I think Jordy is good with it compared to the last couple of years of the way this roster is starting to shape.
Again, Ruler, I do my research. I'm involved all over the NBA. Like, I'm Brooklyn Nets, but I cover other teams as far as looking at where they're at. That's why I come up with the trade scenarios that I do. You got to do your research on it, man. It's a mind drain, but you know what? It's a lot of fun, too. But yes, Scott,
Yeah.
I agree. As these young guys, it's going to be a good test early on. I just think for Jordy, it's finding those right combinations and matchups. But if Ryan Creflo is available, he fits with our young core. He's a 7 footer. He had 101 blocked shots already, Scott, as a rookie. You know that Dayron has 150 total in 5 years? That means Ryan Creflo in his second year would have more than him as a sophomore, which is crazy.
You would get rid of Day? Would you trade Dayron for Carnbetter?
You know what's so interesting? At the end of Breezy's show, we just talked about that scenario. I told him I wouldn't because you have other assets to give up for a sophomore center prospect. You have Noah Clowney and all these seconds. If Clowney's future's not with us and the Hornets look like they're selling pieces for assets, you can cobble a Clowney 3 or 4 second round pick package for Kalkbrenner if they don't want him on the team. Like, you don't have to go Dayron for that. If this was Jalen Duran, then maybe Dayron's on the block. And I wouldn't want to do that either. But again, Detroit's going to want some big coming back with Michael Porter Jr. So with the
Yeah, I
Kalkbrenner
like.
thing, the Kalkbrenner to know. It would be finding other assets, I believe.
Yeah, I like it. I like it, John. This is
Yeah.
the first time I said that.
Well, you know,
I don't
you just
usually like trades, but I mean,
you just want to argue with me. But I appreciate it.
yeah, Ribby. If we anywhere close to 500, that would be a good start after the first 10 games. If we like 4-6, I can live with that. I can live with 4-6 for the first 10 games.
I mean, that's a better scenario than a worse scenario, which would be like.
I mean, I really would love the 5-5. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. I think I think we 5-5. That's great.
It's that opening night game holds a lot, I think, of symbolic importance. You know what's crazy, Scott? We are 1-12 in opening nights in Brooklyn's history. The last time we won a game in front of a full crowd was in the first ever Barclays game in 2012. The only other opening night we ever won was against the Warriors during the COVID season, which is
But we
crazy.
playing Charlotte.
Yeah.
I think we can get them.
I hope we can.
I think we can get them.
But they're in a similar boat we are. They just added Dennis Schroeder. They have a lot of guards. They have Nas Reed. They have Diabate still. They have Portland
So
on
they
Tremendous.
wouldn't get.
So it's gonna be a
So
fight.
so
It's
I
gonna be a
mean,
fight.
Carpenter's on Charlotte, right?
For the moment, unless they move, and if they move, and that does
I
make
well,
the
if they got a
defense
bunch of guards, then they don't want none of our guards. They're gonna want some forwards. They're
more.
gonna want some picks too.
I think Clowney and seconds could do it. I mean, you have to give a first to Clark Leonard. He's not that worth that, but he's worth second round draft capital and a young player. That's good compensation for a guy that's not even at the end of his rookie contract.
Right, exactly.
So I could see scenarios that happen, but I think for the Hornets it's going to be a dogfight with them. But for me, whoever locks down Pat Nipple, that's going to be the deciding factor. And if we can win that night, because it's either be one of Mike Kelly or Roy. We know MPJ Randall ain't guarding that kid, but it'll be a good test for one of our young backcourt stars to prove they can lock down other teams' good young star players. That's easily a fun matchup to watch. Who's going to lock them down on our side?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I definitely would like that move. I wouldn't mind having that move, but looking at the team as it's constructed right now, are you good with this team now, or John? Are you good with it?
Of course not. I'm not cool with it. Again, we're going
I mean, I
nowhere.
mean, I mean, are you? I mean, what do you what you would get rid of MPJ and try to get somebody?
For at next year's deadline, that could be a cause for conversation. And here's another thing: on February 10th, which is trade deadline eve and the day of the deadline, the Nets don't play any basketball. So if Mark didn't want to make a move, we aren't playing towards the deadline. So if there was a move to be made, yeah, the only time in the world to talk to anybody. And this is my big complaint: is the NBA sent us a direct message. If we can't build good connections with other NBA teams and trying to better our own team, we're not going to go anywhere. They're going to keep doing this to us. So we have to eventually start making those big moves. And Ruler, I did acknowledge on Breeze's show that Eric Slater did say that. So again, I do my research and I did credit what credit's due. There you go.
Oh, okay.
But again, I think the backcourt it's the only solid thing we really have right now. That's where your lottery pick. That's the investment. Again, the front court it's temperamental. Dayron's not a long-term fitted center. MPJ could be moved next year, and Randall the following year she might be moved. So again, I feel like that front court for the next 2 or 3 years is going to be a huge revolving door as far as figuring out how we can actually become a legit team. Because if Michael and Yegor really prove they're that duo of the future this season, you really have to get one upgrade in the front court next year at least to complement Michael and Yegor for the long term, not just the short term anymore.
Right, right.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
The,
we'll
the,
see.
the thing is that I'm being more so realistic about what we're closer to doing as opposed to what everybody in our fan base believes that we need. The thing is that like the front office is just now getting accustomed to how and what Jordy is accustomed to. Jordy has never played with a rim protecting big, not Joker, not Sabonis, not nobody. He's never played with it. So my thing is that like the thing about Jordy likes to it appears to me that Jordy likes to run a fast offense. Did it in Denver,
Yep.
did it in Sacramento. This is what needs to happen. He likes to run with fives or fours that could play make, that could pass, that could read the court, that could rebound and throw outlets, that's capable of running fast offenses, getting the ball up the court in 7 seconds or less, 3 seconds or less. He likes to run. We all know what he can do with guards. He had De'Aaron Fox. He had Jamal Murray. He had Schroeder. Like we all saw what all of that shit looked like. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not ruling out no pick and roll opportunities, but the screeners that he ran with Joker before Joker had an MVP. He ran with
Yeah.
Sabonis, bro. Like before Sabonis, became before Sabonis had a rebounding title. Just to
Right.
let people know, bro, Sabonis led the league in rebounding 3 straight years.
Sure enough.
Just
But
to
he's
let
not a
people
great
know.
defender. He's not a great defender. Listen, I get the examples you're using that Doherty's worked with non-blocking bigs, but again, Joker is an anomaly on its own. Sabonis, he cancels out his own value. So for the Nets, again, Dayron, Danny, and Mo are going to give you what they're going to give you. But Cork Brenner, I will use him as an example. I'm not saying he's going to be here, but he has more blocks in one season than those three have had in their whole careers. So like that tells you all you need to know about the importance of getting an active center that can play defense at an elite level. And there's another thing you have to take into consideration. If Davis at starting lineup, his 20 points takes away from Michael and Yegor. They're not going to get 20-point opportunities if MJ Randall already scoring that, and you have Danny on top of it. Again, having a defensive-minded big is actually more balanced for a starting five that wants to win. I'm just
They're
putting it
not
out
looking.
there.
They're not looking for balance.
They have to though. I
They
agree with
don't.
you that the
No,
playoffs.
they don't.
They
No, they
have
don't.
to.
They could play. They're gonna play the way that they. Jordy's gonna play and coach and run the style that he wants to run.
And that's not going to
That's what the
win. That's
extension
not
was
going to
for.
win the league long term until you start
We
playing the
like people keep
fundamentals
saying we
right.
not, but this what. Listen, this season, get that whole winning long term shit out of your mind.
No, I can't.
We can only focus on one season at a time. That's number one. We can only focus on one season at a time. So let's just focus on this season. As opposed to this season coming up, we are closer to Jordy running the shit the shit that he wants to run until he gets the defensive players, the defensive personnel that he wants to get, that he's accustomed to getting and accustomed to playing on the floor in crunch time minutes. Cal Brenner played 21 minutes a game and got over 100 something blocks for the Hornets. That is extremely good. The
Yep.
thing is that is extremely good, man. Especially being the fact that he played 21 minutes and we don't even have no history of how the Hornets like to run shit. Just that the third. So that's amazing in its own right. The problem is that if you go back to a lot of these Hornets games, Cal Brenner wasn't on the court in a lot of those fourth quarters. Cal Brenner was a lot of what Cal Brenner got in a lot of the minutes that he played was against other bench players and other rookies. So you could go look at this entire highlight package, bro. You could tell me anything that you want. When they started the season 4-14, it almost looked like they were tanking. When they finally got serious, Cal Brenner didn't play no damn extreme winning minutes. So a
And that's
lot of his
their mistake.
blocks, a lot of his blocks came was a lot of like Dayron's rebounds. It came against the comp that you don't go against in the fourth quarter. That's what it came against. So
That's interesting.
what we gotta understand is that what we are close what Jordy is closer to doing as opposed to what everybody believes what is needed in terms of position to position. Because that's not the NBA anymore. That's not what it is. I understand that people like to look at Mitchell Robinson and these other players. Those players came off the bench and played great minutes. But we all know Ryan Kalkbrenner ain't nowhere near no damn Mitchell Robinson. We
They
all
could have
know
they could have used him in that play-in, though. They had Diabate, and I think Diabate's a good big, but he's more of like a wing big. And this goes back to my argument. If they actually would develop that kid more last year, he was needed against that Magic team. The only reason the Magic beat Hornets was because they're bigger than them and more physical. The Hornets
See,
have some good teams, but they needed to utilize Clark Brenner, and they did it, and that was their fault.
the thing about Orlando, they not just more physical, they more physical at all the other positions. If you go look from Desmond Bain to Suggs, who are physical players, bro. But and they on the other side of the height regimen. You go look at Franz, who's 6'10". You go look at whatchamacallit, who's 6'10". Apollo, who's 6'10". You go look at Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter is not a shot blocking big. He's a finesse big, but he has strength and he can rebound. The thing is that he's not no shot blocker though.
But he
Their
plays like a
defense,
good
their defense comes from the fact that all of their guys are 6'10", and you can't really score. And they show their hands and they show their height and they show their wingspan on defense. Notice that it's 3 6'10" dudes in their lineup, and then you have Desmond Bain, and then you have Suggs, who's like the hustle players, who's like the grit players.
Right.
The same thing that we're trying to run is a little bit different. Instead of having 3 6'10" players in our lineup, we're trying to have 4 if you add Yegor. So you got Yegor, you got MPJ, you got Julius Randle, and you got Danny Wolf, who is all 6'10". Everything is not going to be as easy. Everything y'all thinking of defense as a personnel. I'm thinking of defense, bro, as of entire unit, because that's how it's played in today's NBA.
Yeah, well, it should be played that way, right?
The only worry is that I don't think your hypothetical is that all 5 of those guys would drop double digits, but again, the young guys going to want to take more shots than the other. We know Will and MPJ love to shoot the ball.
But everybody shares the ball.
Yeah,
Everybody shares the ball.
He's saying that
Other than MPJ, everybody shares the ball.
Yeah,
So what people got to realize is that MPJ played with arguably one of the most unselfish players ever in Joker. So he already understands that that if Danny Wolf, Julius Randle, Yegor, Michael, they're all going to be willing to pass and willing to make the right play. The ball doesn't stay in their hand outside of him and Julius Randle. The ball doesn't stay in their hands for more than 3 seconds.
Right.
It doesn't. So the thing is, if they're committed, if they all are committed to moving the ball and having a 2-man and 3-man action and having movement in their offense and creating a lot of transition threes and transition opportunities to get the ball up the court quick and get into their offensive set quick, this is how Jordy wants to coach. It's the same way he coached at Sacramento when they had De'Aaron Fox and when they had Sabonis. If you go look back at that Sacramento season, Sabonis took the ball off the backboard and ran that shit up the court in about 3 or 4 seconds. It was no waiting. The same thing with Joker. If you go look at how Joker played and how Denver played, bro, like Joker gets the ball up the court in seconds. And I understand that people want to say Joker is an anomaly, but the skill sets are the same.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Leaf. You got a point, Leaf. I didn't think of it, but when you think of defensively, you have to think of team defense. You can't.
Yes, you got to think of team defense, because even OKC showed you they had personnel, but as a team, when they are connected, that's when they are at their best.
Yeah, you're right.
But you just have to remember, shot blocking, elite rebounding, those are essential parts of what makes a censor really good. And our problem is
shot blocking and rebounding is elite as a unit.
No, it's not always like that, Leaf. If you want to be a winning team,
then Ross Sabonis leading the league in rebounds then.
But Sabonis cancels himself out because of his own weaknesses. That's why he's never gone anywhere as a main piece. Danny Wolf is a good offensive guy, but again, he's not the best shot blocker. We know that he's not a good defender. We know that his rebounding is all right, but the only thing is it better than Davon's rebounding? Again,
the rebounding is going to be good enough, because the rebound opportunities is going to be for everybody. This is how Jordy coaches.
But
focus on that, bro. I am not focusing on, bro. What I'm not focusing on, bro, is these so-called trades that everybody wants Sean Marks to make. No, I'm focusing on the team at hand and how it fits to how Jordy wants to play, because this is what we are closer to doing. This is what we are closer to doing, and this is the problem. Everybody talks about what they want. And we have yet to get what we want in the past couple of years. We ain't get what we want in the draft. We ain't get what we want in this past year's draft. Realistically,
so we
had to settle for Mikal because we got 6.
So we got to work with what we got.
So we got to work with what we have, and we have to work with how Jordy likes to, how Jordy is going to make this work because it fits to how he's played in the past.
And if it doesn't work, what do we say? Leave the system still good. We'll try it again in another year, or we got to make some adjustments if it's going to work
Well,
out.
if adjustments need to be made, then they'll be made. But as of right now,
It could be done right now, a little bit, just a little bit.
it could be, but we all know the shit. Know the shit is far fetched. So I'm focusing on all of the pieces that Jordy can work with because he's going to be coaching. He's the person that got the extension. He's the person that knows how to use these skill sets of players. He knows them. He knows them because he knows their skill sets. We know that MPJ can get you 6 to 7 rebounds a game. We know that Julius Randle can get you 10 rebounds a game. By the way, when Julius Randle averaged 20, 10, and 5 when he was on the Knicks, he averaged more rebounds than Mitchell Robinson, who was there. So please understand how this shit is going to be run. Not how you want the roster to get filled out when we're in our first year of competing. Hold on. When we're in our first year of competing since we got rid of Mikal. This is our first year competing. Focus on that.
You know what? I understand. We don't have a legit starting center. I know that, and I like Day'Ron. He's going to be part of the team regardless. I know that MPJ, his future is very uncertain. More than likely, he's going to be traded at the deadline. He's not going to play a whole lot. He's going to be rested for portions of the year because you have to preserve his value. So that right there is one of the whole. And Randall, I like Randall's addition because he's going to teach these young guys a bit about the physicality needed to elevate their games. But after this year, his future is unknown. So again, my point is that front court has to be adjusted between now and 2028. 2028, we have over 7 picks in that next draft in 2028. You're not going to be drafting yet if you already have 9 guys drafted on this roster at the moment. There's going to have to come a time where we have to make an upgrade move to add to Michael Yeager or Day'Ron Minor, whatever you want to believe is a part of the team's future. But this current roster is not going to be there in a year or two when we're making those upgrade moves. So again, Lee, this is a very incomplete roster. Jordy is going to coach, but Jordy, I honestly think he would coach a lot better if he had the right pieces around him because he's going to try to make salad into chicken salad again, and it's not going to look pretty. Some nights it's going to be messy, some nights it might work, but again, this is a very unbalanced roster, and you have to make those upgrade adjustments, or else we're just going to keep kicking the can down the line, and hopefully a star just wants to jump here because we have all these assets. You have to be aggressive at a certain point. You can't wait forever. The NBA is seeing us waiting, and they're throwing garbage schedules on all of that right now.
Yeah, the only thing is, like, one thing I noticed, like, what we want to do is we pick players that we see that would fit, right? And the thing is, it ain't always realistic. I understand that it would fit, but it wouldn't realistically happen. I think it's just more of like we wish that we had this player. Or like Sean can just go and get him. You know, like I can just make you eat whatever I tell you to eat. You know what I'm saying? But you have a choice. And so Sean is going to go out there and try to get the players necessary to fit what Jordy want to run. If a player is available and comes to him, then that's different. I mean, I don't think he would turn it down if it was there. Considering how he just openly said, yeah, come on in, you know, superstars, you know, come on in. I'll get rid of the whole team. And then when you leave, we shit out a lot. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a double-edged sword when you make too many moves.
If he has PTSD from the star thing with the big three, then I don't
think he's not scared. I don't think he's scared to make moves.
I think he is.
I think it's you can't make a lot of moves and it be right. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is sometimes it's best to stay with what you got and work with what you got to see what you got. Because clearly these guys are young. clearly this team is, and like you said, is unbalanced, yes, but there will be progression because they are playing more. So when you see them play, eventually things will transpire or whatever. A team will decide that they want to make a move or get rid of somebody, and then that's when Sean need to make their move because it'll be less stressful on the team. He'll get it at a much better price for sure. I mean, what are you rushing for? Carpenter is not moving the needle for us right now. It would be nice. It would be nice. No, it wouldn't move the needle front. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. It's not going to move the needle. Being realistic, it's not going to move the needle, but so much.
Who do you not guarding Bam Adebayo, Daylon or Kalkbrenner?
No, I'm saying Carpenter has improved himself. How long Carpenter been in the league?
1 year, and here he has more blocks.
All right, so then we're still in the same position that we'll be in right now.
He has more blocks than 5 years. In 1 season.
We'll be in the same position right now. We'll be in the same position. Think about what you're saying. This is a 1 year guy. This is a sophomore in the NBA.
70% field goal, 70% free throw.
We don't even know if this guy can play past 20 minutes. We don't even know that.
The Hornets gave up on him. That was their choice.
And one thing, I listen. If you got an answer for it, then that's great. I'm glad for you. I know. I think I'm not saying I know basketball this great, but I know team sport, and I know one thing: it takes time. That I do know. He is not the all be all, and it might work for him to come here. Don't get me wrong. I mean, sometimes change is good, but he is only 1 year in the league. Now, yes, we need rim protection. Yes, we do. Yes, it will make it easier for our wings to play well, because they don't have to emphasize so much on defense towards the rim if he's quick enough. And now listen, he only like Leaf said, he only played 20 something minutes. Listen, that's like basically like Day'Ron Sharpe.
But he has way more blocks, better field goal percentage.
I understand that. I understand that. It could be because people don't know who he is.
I mean, he played over 69 games his first year. That's actually
no,
good.
I mean, you don't know until that's his first 69 games, right?
And he did pretty good.
Yeah, what I'm saying, they didn't know him. When I know who you are, now I know what to do. I know exactly, as an NBA player, once I know your game, I know what to do.
He's 7 foot though, and again,
I don't care. Everybody is 6. Everybody's tall. Everybody's athletic. Everybody's athletic, John, in the NBA.
Like for real. I bet people can't tell me the shot blocker that's on Orlando. But somehow the Orlando Magic stay with a top 10 defense every year since Franz Wagner and Paolo got there.
Yeah, defense.
But can't nobody tell me who the shot blocker is over there?
The whole team, because they've been in the right position.
At the end of the day, you need a shot blocking center. At the end of the day, whether it's a Kalkbrenner or a Jalen Duran, you need an absolute good starting center. You can't just have backup.
Maybe we do, John. Listen. We'll know that, bro, when it's time for us to really jump the bar and jump the line and start. Hold on. We'll know that, bro, when it's time for this team to really, really start competing. As of right now, Michael Brown hasn't played a game for it. As of right now, Yegor is coming off a tanking season. As of right now, Danny Wolf is coming off a tanking season. As of right now, our head coach is coming off a tanking season. This is the season where we finally start competing, where you can finally start having your pros and cons about what we've done and what we have done and what we do right and what we don't do right. This is the season. Until that happens, then we can make all of these assessments. Can we give that a shot first? Can we do that first?
I hear
Can we
you.
do that? I'm just asking, yes or no? Can we do that first? Can we allow a season to go first of competitive basketball before we start making our goddamn trades and what we need and this and that stuff? Can we do that? Please.
I hear you, and of course, we're all going to evaluate the season in its entirety. But again, a lot of us know this roster. A lot of us know these young guys and these vets, their strengths and weaknesses. At the end of the day, you are good as the team you face. And for us, we are at the bottom end. We are maybe a few upgrades away from having something legit to compete and actually maybe contend for a top spot in the playoff potential. But we have to get there with investing in Diego Michael, with keeping Dayron as a solid bench piece for the future, letting Minot develop into another reliable bench piece. Again, we have some components on this team, but you need a structured roster to really start fighting for consistency and winning. This right now is a mismatch.
And we're making strides to get there, bro. We didn't have a point guard last year. Now we got two. Now we got a legitimate starting point guard that is a lottery pick, our highest lottery pick in Brooklyn since we've been here, bro. And we paired him up with a 6'10" 2 guard. That's something to build on. We didn't have that last year. This time, hold on. This time next year, we may add a piece. We may add an athletic piece for him to run with. We may add another piece for him to run with. Who knows? All I'm saying is, bro, like listen, the building gets built brick by brick, layer by layer. Not just let's put the whole damn house down and then boom, we got that. No, that's not how the shit is built. I understand, bro. Sean Marks has been here for 10 years. I understand that. But at the same time, ain't nobody up here been podcasting for 10 years, as far as I know. So realistically, bro. What we have is more so catered to what Jordy likes to run with. That's number one. Number two, we are making progress because we now have a backcourt to build around, and then we'll work on the rest of the pieces of what they like to work with and what they need when we finally see them together on an NBA regular season court.
All I'm saying is we have to remain opportunistic and strike when the timing is seriously right. And we had some opportunities this summer. We passed. I understand some of those reasons, but next year's deadline, there has to be at least one move made to progress our roster. Whether it's getting a younger wing, getting a center of some sort, you have to make that move. We don't play on deadline day. There's no excuses for why Sean and Joe can't hit the phone books and get one deal done to at least add to Michael and Yegor's development. They have no excuses. They have to make at least one move by next year's deadline to progress this roster, regardless of record. You can't just sit with your hands folded and say, "Oh, we're going to do it on the summer. We're going to, move the cap space around." No, you have to add talent now. We don't need to save up 30 more picks the next 2 years. We have 8 picks coming up in a year from next year's draft. We ain't be drafting 8 more dudes. We have to start progressing this roster, and Michael and Yegor are a nucleus. I'm excited about their potential, but they need components too to add to the game. Like Scott, you brought Kalkbrenner. Imagine how easy their lives get having a 7-footer to set legitimate screens where these other guards have to go around him just to get to Yegor, who already has a jump shot in the hoop, or a Michael who can make a deep three. Like that's the positive of having a legit center. It makes the guards' lives a lot easier. Scott, you're muted.
You can't make them want to trade him. So get that. You can't make them want. You can't make them want to trade him, regardless of what you offer them. Regardless of what you offer them, you can't.
3 seconds and no clown done.
I don't care what they. If they don't want to trade him, they won't.
He's on the block right now.
No, I'm just saying if they don't want to trade him to the Nets, they won't.
You know, it's crazy. I've heard the Knicks might want this guy. If we seriously let the Knicks get another center on the cheap, and
how they let them? That got nothing to do with us. That's Orlando. I mean Charlotte.
These young assets and add into their team. You can't wait forever until nothing's left.
Listen, you can't make it. You cannot, John. You cannot make them give you a player. You know that. You know that. You know that. It don't matter if what you got. They don't got to take it. I don't have. They don't have to take it. They don't have to take it.
Why if it don't matter? Why do you have 80% of the pieces if it don't matter? What are we doing then? If we're not going to utilize the advantages,
It got nothing to do with the Nets. It could be them. It could be Charlotte.
This is the problem. The NBA gave us a bad schedule because they realized Sean and Joe have not held up their end of the bargain, which is to progress a team.
I don't think the schedule is bad. I don't think it's bad.
It's horrible. They gave us one of the worst schedules.
I don't think so. I don't.
The most back-to-backs in the NBA, Scott, come on. It was a randomizing moment. That's them sending a message saying, step up your game, get the talent, or else this is going to be repetitive. You don't want them as an organization or a base to see that. We're only doing nothing of goods.
I don't think the schedule is that bad.
16 back-to-backs? The second and third games are back-to-backs, Scott. And tell me what teams ever do that in the first 3 games of the season.
We only got one back-to-back at the beginning of the season.
That doesn't happen usually. It's abnormal, but it feels like a little bit personal because they see Sean and Joe's inability to get the right talent, to build a more competitive logistical process for the organization to be proud of. Like, this is not cool what's going on. Most back-to-back is crazy.
I think you need to let the players play and see what we got. I really believe that.
That first game, we have to find a way to get that first game because it gets really tough after that. We have to put some type of show on that night. It's going to be a dog fight. We have to bring it. To give the fans something to feel energized about.
I think Charlotte is an easy victory. I think we can get Charlotte.
They have young pieces. It's going to be a fight. It's not going to be we're just going to walk over no less. We dropped 40 in the first quarter. Then maybe you're right. But again, we have to lock down Khan. We have to lock down Miller. And Nas Reed ain't no slump either. He ain't no slouch out there. We're going to have to play some defense that night. It can't just be a
I think we can get them. I think we can get them. I think they don't have an answer for. Randall is going to do his thing. They don't have an answer for MPJ. They don't have an answer for Jaeger. Jaeger is going to be a problem. Jaeger is going to be a big problem for a lot of teams.
She has to show what happened in summer.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a big problem for a lot of teams. And that's what Charlotte has some deficiencies. I mean, they hustle, they play hard, but they're not the same team they were last year when they got rid of their point guard.
Right, and that's the instance. Because who's their point guard right now? The guy they got from the Bulls. What's his name? He was with Chicago Bulls, and he just got dealt to them. Like
Cody?
Kobe White. Kobe White. I think Kobe White, it's going to be a Kobe continental backcourt versus Jaeger Michael. Right in there, that's going to be a good fight in itself. And in the front court, you got MPJ, Randall, Dayron, and the Hornets. You got Miller. Who's it for? Nas and Diabate. Like, I think it's a fair matchup on both sides. I really do.
And I think the Nets bench is better. I really believe the Nets bench is skilled.
I want to believe that. It's just there's a lot.
You have to see it. You have to see it. You have to see it.
Who they got? They added Grayson Allen. That's a vet. They added Martin. That's a vet. They got Cleveland now. Like, there's some vets that have experience in playoff settings. So
the Nets are a better team than you think they are. Just give it time. Let's see what. Let Jaeger and the backcourt cook. Let's see what they can cook. See if they can do. See what they can do.
They way better than a lot of people think they are.
Way better.
The season can't come fast enough. So what Nets fans decided to do is we need. I don't like this. We need. This is what they decided to do. The season can't come fast enough. They don't believe in nothing on this roster anymore. If the season was going on right now, you wouldn't be hearing this shit if winning was being done, if real competing was being done. That's what's about to be seen this season. Be patient.
So what's our record to do in the first 20 games, Lee? What do you think our record is the first 20 games?
Doesn't matter what it is. It's progress. It's
Yeah,
not about record. It's about progress.
no,
It's not
come on.
about record.
First of all, progress is making actual games, not just doing it for morale anymore. You're doing this to build into actual winning competition. Again, you need balanced pieces. There are components on this team. I give you that with Michael Yeager, Bayron, Mina, but there's also a lot that doesn't mix well right now. We're going to find that out too when we face those real teams, not just teams looking to get off the ground. Those real teams, we can find out who we are as an organization. And I hope we put up a hell of a fight, at least.
We will.
We will.
We will. We did it last year. It started off like
we
that.
did it last year when we did it last year when we were supposed to be tanking, bro. Like I don't understand this whole but just everything that's gonna go forward is about Jordy, the staff, and the players. That's what it's gonna be about, bro. Like it ain't gonna be about shit else. Forget about Sean Marks. I'm saying it right here. Implement this whole setup. Screw him. Everything is gonna be about how Jordy is going to compete and how Jordy is going to get this shit to work.
That's true.
And he's going to do it the best way he knows how. Simple.
Yep. I agree. I agree totally with Leaf. And the reason why I agree with Leaf is because it is simple. It is simple. It's simple. Sometimes you need to have patience and let this happen. Let shit happen. Don't make too many rash moves in the middle of things when just because somebody dangle a fruit on a string in front of your face and then you go, oh, this guy had 100 blocks. But you got to remember this guy's a rookie that you're talking about, which I wouldn't mind getting. I wouldn't mind having. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad move. I'm not saying it's a bad move. What I'm saying is, it wouldn't move the needle right away.
You're not correct on that, though, Scott. And actually,
why?
That can play defense, that chooses shots wisely, that blocks at a high clip, meaning the other big is going to have a fight every night. And it helps lessen the burden on Mike Hunt's open floor because he can run rods for a court runner potentially. Like, it's a good compliment having a legit 7-foot center next to Mike Yeager. Hell, imagine Yeager dropping some dimes of court runners' way. 6'10" and 7'1". Well, that's how you compete with other teams. He would add a lot of positives.
But we got a 7-footer on our team.
Who?
Wolf.
Danny is a forward right now. He's not a center.
But he is 7 feet though.
Isn't he 6'11", like close to 7 foot? He's like 6'10".
They say he's 7 feet. I don't know. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? He's 6'11".
Look up ESPN because that's where I was at a moment. Let me see.
Okay. All right. I thought he was 7 feet. I could be wrong.
Look at the roster. I got the roster. Here we go. Roster. Danny Wolf. Come on. It's loading. All right, here we go. I got it. Danny Wolf is 6'11" on ESPN.
Danny Wolf is 7 feet compared to. Listen, it really depends on what website you go to, bro. Like, you play the game of basketball with sneakers on. To me, he's 7 feet. Bro.
I mean, 6'11", 7 feet. Tomato. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Tucker is averaging 1.5 rebounds per game. Danny Wolf.
So what we looking for is the answer to this is basically Ryan Kalkbrenner, who's slower, who's bigger and clunkier, bro. Like who probably can't stay on the court in the fourth quarter, bro. Who's most of his highlights is probably against bench players.
You guys are talking down about him.
Most of his highlights, I'm talking down on him. You know why I'm talking down on him? Because he doesn't play for the Nets.
Nah, man. The numbers disagree with both of you.
Y'all didn't take it. You looked at the numbers, but you didn't look at the footage like I did. I looked at the footage.
I said it was 4-on-4 rebounding.
I looked at the footage. There's nothing that you're gonna tell me There's
Yeah,
nothing
come
that
on.
you're gonna tell me that's gonna get me sold that Ryan Kalkbrenner should be our starting center.
101 blocks, 70% field goal. You're denying
That's not moving me, bro, because most of those blocks was
it.
against bench players.
And so is Dayron. So Dayron's not only started. Dayron, all his best
And that's
was
why I
against
don't
those
want
players.
Daywon starting either.
And Danny Wolf was against bench players. So
Danny, Danny went out there against Giannis. Excuse you.
one game lead.
It wasn't for one game. Most of the time, it's against starting talent.
That was his first game. You know what's funny, Scott? You said the same
First
thing.
goes against Giannis.
Listen,
Giannis.
that's our mission to stay yours. You told Ryan Corker
His
the
first game was against Giannis.
Secondly, you
His
just told
first game was against Giannis. His real minutes was against Giannis.
Wait. Scott, you told me Ryan Corker's first season, everybody knows him. Danny Will's first game of his career was against Giannis, so of course they're going to better scout now. What are you saying? They're going to figure him out too.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Floyd.
You're right. That's why I said that first year is first year. That second year, players learn what you like to do. So that is true. That is true. So we'll see. But that's that. But what gets me is that Danny Wolf has been here a year in the system already under Jordy and them, and I'm quite sure Jordy and them explained to him what they looking for from him. I mean, I know I would. I know I'm going to tell you what I need. I'm looking ahead because I knew last year what last year was. If I was Jordy, I mean, I ain't going to wait till the last minute to tell you because I need you to be ready.
Exactly.
So, and these are things that we need to understand when we make our decisions on these players making moves, is to understand that that the coaching staff for the Nets been here for a minute now, and let them cook. Let's see what they're going to do. This year, we know it's not a year of tanking. We know it's about putting pressure on the players to make moves, to make advancements, to make, to win games. Wow. To win games. Simple. It's simple now. Play ball. What you good at, I'm going to try to put you in a position to play basketball. And making moves just because somebody dangled a carrot on the string.
Somebody dangled a fruit in front of somebody's face. They saw it on Twitter, but they decided, we need, we need.
Wait, let's see what happened, and then you make a decision on what you need. Because it might not be what you think we need. It might not be exactly what you think it is. It could not be no more impossible that we might need another guard. Who knows? Maybe Nolan breaks his knock on wood. Somebody gets hurt out the season, probably hurt real bad, and they ain't gonna never be the same. How we know that? So you're going to put all your eggs in baskets. I understand we got picks and we can make moves. I understand that part. But what I'm saying in general, from a GM standpoint, I'm not moving yet until I see this landscape.
Scott, you see the landscape. The East is no easy walk anymore.
We can't change that. We can't change that. John, you can't change teams. You can't sit back and go, let me keep up with the Joneses. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. You didn't get a number one pick. You didn't get a number one pick. Miami picked up Giannis. Milwaukee is probably worse off. So what are you talking about the East? Ain't do nothing but shift from place to place. It ain't move anywhere. Where's the needle? Where the needle move? Orlando have improved. Orlando have improved nothing. Orlando
what they're
haven't
doing?
Orlando haven't proved nothing.
Okay, that's my whole argument, man. But you guys tell me you can't
What
get
have they proved? What have they proved? What did they have proved? Boston ain't gonna be the same. Brown ain't there.
They still have Tatum. Again, they
I don't care. I don't care about. I don't care about superstar. I care about team.
And our team is gonna go.
Yeah. So stop throwing. I don't want to hear Tatum's name. I'm talking about Boston, the whole team. The
Again, that's the
team.
team that has more new pieces on their team.
You think they better off without Brown? That's what you're saying?
Listen, in the long term, I hope they self-destruct the team goes out there. Despite
you think Brown was garbage?
Did I ever say that? I've been
No,
the guys
okay.
crazy.
So then Boston ain't the same team.
Okay, yet they're still in the
Milwaukee ain't the same team. Who's to say Giannis is going to be happy at Miami? Who's to say that?
I mean,
Prove it to me. Prove that he can play. Prove he can play with Bam in that offense. Prove it to me. They ain't got no guards. I don't know what kind of you know how Miami moved. Everybody's G League.
Yet they know how to develop young guys from.
Yeah, they can develop, but they're not winning. They're not winning anything.
Well,
they're not winning. You think Miami fans? You think Miami fans saying, "Damn, there's a player available. Why we ain't getting them?"
Because they already used up all their assets to get Giannis, so now they're on the buyout market.
So then don't worry about other people's pockets. We need to worry about our own pockets.
And we're not using our pocket. We're acting like we have.
We are using the pockets. These guys gonna have to earn their spot. Jordy gonna make them earn it. And if I know I'm Jordy, I'm gonna make them players. You know, my lineup is gonna be whoever earns it.
Okay.
That's when my lineup gonna be.
We already kind of know who the starters are. We kind of know the bench.
I think y'all know. I don't. The only one or two players that I kind of know that's gonna start because they probably the best is Randall. Ain't nobody can hold on. Nobody hold Randall on the whole team.
We made the trade for him, so yeah, of course. But again,
I'm just saying in general. He's the best. Him and PJ is. I mean, you know.
It'll be great for the moment until next year's deadline. So again, that's not even a set thing.
Not unless something we can't refuse come along.
If we get a young nothing good, we got to.
And Carbrunner is not a can't refuse right now. It would be nice to get. It would be nice to have it. It'd be nice if because he ain't what.
Scott, I don't even think you know what his game is. The guy had.
I've seen him play. I've seen him play.
I seen him in that first game last year. What did he do against that first game last year?
I seen him play. I seen him play. He's iffy. He's a rookie. Yes, he plays good 1 minute.
70% for a rookie's iffy?
Yes, iffy. He's iffy. He just like Dayron. Run out of gas.
No.
Yes, he can.
Scott, this is where your research has to come in handy. The most blocks Dayron's ever had in a season was 44 about 2 years ago. In 1 year, Corcoran has 100 plus. Are they really the same player? This is where you got to look at.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, Scott. Again, guys, I get the arguments a little bit, but I really don't. This is an actual 7-foot center that fits the timeline.
Don't we play him? Don't we? We played him the first game, right?
Uh huh.
I'm gonna shut Randall. I'm gonna remind you after the game, after Randall finished dogging him in the paint. I'm gonna tell you and explain to you why I'm saying he ain't gonna move the needle.
Yeah, he's not starting.
Okay. Yeah, he might get a block or two. He might get a block or two. Yes, but I'm gonna show you why it doesn't matter. I'm gonna show you why it doesn't matter.
Because he's still winning, he has a good game. So how am I wrong then? If he has a good game, That's his fault.
Because the simple fact he's not that player that you think he is.
I'm
And
asking
you
to be
shouldn't.
I'm asking to be a center, an actual center on our team. I'm asking to be the 1A, 1B. It's to be a 1C, D of sorts as a big on this team.
Let's see what we got, man.
I hear you on that, but again, you have to look at how to prioritize adding the balance to this team. We can't do this loosey-goosey position stuff for the rest of our lives. We're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to keep reshuffling the deck and think, oh, that next guy is going to do what this guy couldn't do because we asked him to do the impossible. You have to get guys that are good at certain roles because that allows them to play a little bit of positions basketball, but still do their main role. Horford takes 0 threes, and I respect him for that because he knows what he has to do. Be a lockdown interior threat on defense and take your shots when they come. Like, I don't know what's so upsetting about that.
Because you jumping all over the place. First you jumping all over the place and it doesn't fit. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. It just doesn't.
The guy, I don't. It's not for Jalen Durant.
You're looking at numbers. You're looking at numbers, and you don't understand that you got the same thing on your team.
No, he's not. Listen, you and my friend Jamal, guys out of your head. What looks good on analytical paper, eye test also proves things wrong. Corcoran not only did it on the analytics, he did it on the eye test. Daron doesn't always do it on the eye test. To say he's exactly like him, he's not. He's not a shot blocker like him. And you can look at what he's done on the court and what he did in his first year, analytically or not. So I can play that game with you guys. But again, he's not like Daron and him are not similar. Daron can rebound maybe higher than him slightly, but this guy was in the 55th percentile in his rookie year on rebounding. That's pretty good too.
You know who else we had that was a great shot blocker?
I'm going to say Claxton.
And what happened?
Undersized wing. He's not a center. He's not called anymore.
What happened?
He was told to be a point guard, wing of sorts, and it was like a failure of experiment.
Okay. All right.
He actually had some problems 5 years ago as an actual big, but they changed his role after the labrum shoulder surgery he had, which destroyed his whole offensive game, and then he became some fake prototype of Joker last year, and we traded him for nothing, essentially, but we got rid of him salary dump. There you go. Again, Portland is an actual big, though. He's not asked to take threes. He's not asked to make crazy assist plays. He's asked to do the role effectively as a center.
One thing I'm gonna say to you, John. You're making an assumption on him based on what team?
I'm using facts. I don't think it's been an assumption.
What team was he on?
Who? Cortbrenner?
Yeah.
He's on the Hornets right now, and he had a good rookie season. You know, they misutilized him.
Yeah. No. Okay. That's not the Nets, right? That's not Jordy, right? Wait. That's not the Nets, and that's not Jordy, right?
Jordy doesn't run a good system because he can't use 7-foot sensors. Okay, that's his fault, not mine. I mean, I'm looking at actual data.
So don't get your feeling. Don't get your.
Euro basketball. I agency didn't do that. It is not Euro basketball. You can't have undersized bigs run around and shoot threes. I get the league wants us to do it, but having traditional bigs is not a bad thing.
I don't know what the league want us to do, but I just know that he's not on Jordy.
I know how Jordy likes to coach. I understand that this doesn't sit well with you, John. I get it, but this is the roster that's happening. Is probably going to happen and starting this year. Everything else, bro, like if you want the goddamn trades to happen, go find Sean Marks, kick the shit out of him, tell him he ain't got the job no more, and you suit up, and then you make the calls. Other than that, bro, this is what we have.
Well, that is a scary hypothetical. I'd rather keep making great content, keep letting Joe Tsai know on Twitter how I feel in an objective, fair manner, but I always want the Brooklyn Nets to be in a good position. And again, I'm not going to stop fighting for that. And Breezy, I appreciate him for wanting to fight for that too. Again, at the end of the day, you can't be happy with mediocrity forever, especially if you've been a loyal fan for 10 plus years. This front office has done nothing but lead us astray, make false promises, and add components to a team that don't make it gel. You can't say positions basketball and have the wrong pieces for it. You have to have some sort of position at the end of the day. to be an effective team. Even if you have multiple scores, similar to what the Pacers did 2 years ago. I don't think we have anything close to OKC right now. But again, you have to get the right components. A legit center next to Michael Igor, that's part of a problem solved. And then the wings, you figure it out when the time is right. But this current front court is not going to last long. With one expiring, with another the following year, with a guy who's a backup pretending to be a starter right now. That's not logistical for long-term success. That is the next best thing, biggest thing to solve. I hope we solve it in a year or two at the very worst. But this can't stand forever. This is not going to lead us anywhere.
Big homie, you stupid.
Yeah, big homie, keep playing, brother. Keep playing. I got him against me. I don't care, bro. Like, I have a lot of people that respect the content. I respect the people that might not always agree with me, but they debate me in a fair manner, man. I shout them out for that because I welcome the debates. Just remember, guys, I take smoke and turn it into truth clouds. There you go.
All I'm saying is let the backcourt, let our young guys play, man. Let them play. Let them play. We have to find out where we at.
You are going to find out. In the first 20 games, we are going to find out. Those first 20 games, we will see where. If we're somewhere near 500 like you want, Scott, which I hope in some strange way happens, that's good.
It's not strange if it happens. It's not strange. Listen. It's not strange when you see the lineup, when you see the schedule. It's nothing strange about it. You know who you getting ready to face. So if they are 500, they are 500. You have to give him that. You got to stop with the quickness. Everything ain't quick. It's not going to happen overnight. And believe me, I wanted to. But I know it's not. I know I came to understand that it's not going to happen that way. I understand that we can't just jump at every little trade rumor that goes around and have a fit and blame Sean Marks for it when Sean Marks ain't got nothing to do with it. He's sitting there. I don't want to be like the Clippers, constantly getting players. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want to constantly be shuffling in and out, dude. I want to play. That's one thing I like about what Leon Rose did with the Knicks. He let it play.
No, he didn't. He made moves for big players. He didn't even draft
but that's not the point. They ran it back. They ran it back.
What back?
They ran the team back.
Scott, that is the biggest asterisk title in sports history.
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. He did what he had to do. He did the right thing. Sometimes you just gotta stop moving.
Again, big homie, I stand on my content. I've never always mentioned great content, but at this point, you know what? Some people have to be proud of what they produce. And at the end of the day, I produce fun, exciting content, and I welcome people to engage in fun debates with me. That's just how you self-promote. Again, homie, this is what's part. Self-promotion is important, man. And I have over 700 plus followers. If you haven't seen my content yet, please do drop a follow because I would love to engage some fun, exciting debates. Again, self-promotion, man. I don't understand why it's a problem. But, Scott, at the end of the day, I hear you, man. Listen, we're going to find out in the first 20 games whatever this roster is made of.
Yeah, we're going to find out.
There's nothing wrong. I said we're having an eye to add the right upgrades isn't a wrong thing either. Again, it has to happen within the next 2 years. You're not going to draft 8 more players in 2028. You're just not.
Yeah, all right. I can get that there's going to be some moves going on. Yeah, because you got players on expiring contracts. Yeah, Randall ain't going to be here forever.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Listen, Rudy and me did not get off to the right start. He's the Knicks guy, Nets guy, but to hear him say that he agrees with me, he understands what I'm saying. Ruby, at the end of the day, we may be rivals, different teams, but it seems like we have an understanding with each other. And at the end of the day, again, you can't draft forever. You have to add upgrade pieces. You have your core nucleus of Diego Michael. That was the 2 year investment.
Know. Hey, listen. Let them play though. Okay, let's see them play.
Self-promoting.
Because I'm not going to sit here and count my chickens before they hatch. You can have 20 eggs, don't mean you're going to have 20 chickens. That's all I'm saying. Let the shit happen. Let's see what we got. Let's see our bench. Let's see who won it. Let's see. Even Jordy need to see that, and he knows the players. He's sitting back going, I can't wait for camp to see who's ready and who's not. He can't wait because he needs to see this right away.
See that? Now there comes Ribby with the hate. Ribby, at the end of the day, man, I can't wait till we cook you, Nixie, man. See, man, at the end of the day, man, you know what? Me and Ribby can talk our crap to each other, but you know what? At the end of the day, at least he understands a bit of my points. A bit. And homie, dude, at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, self-promotion is not insecurity, bro. You're just not a content guy. I get it, but come on, dude, chill. Listen, at the end of the day, for the young Brooklyn Nets roster, we're going to find out. It's just you have to have an eye on upgrading certain areas. The center problem has been a big problem going on for almost 10 years. You haven't had a legit big since Brook Lopez. That's kind of when Sean took over. Again, Jared Allen was kind of a center for us, but he became more of a center with the Cavs. So for the Nets, it's been a while since you had a legit center that you can trust to be around a team for a long time. Instead, we've had these wing bigs. We've had backups being starters. We have guys past their prime being starting centers. Bruce Brown. Remember that? Bruce Brown was a center at one point for us. Like, we've done some pretty weird experimentation at the big position. But you've just had a legit 7-footer in the future, something damn close to it. You have to be open-minded to that because you can't keep playing with this small ball philosophy. Let's not lie and let's admit, Sean has tried to do small ball the last few years with these different iterations of the team. And what has it done for us? Nothing. You have to make adjustments with your roster. You can't just have guys play positions basketball that aren't going to actually play that the right way. It's not going to lead to the best results long term.
Yeah, I'm not doubting what you're saying, John. I'm not doubting your commitment to the team. You are definitely committed.
And I understand all your points, Scott. We need to have fun debates, man. See, that's the thing. This is what big homie got to realize, man. I enjoy these debates, bro. At the end of the day, it's a fun thing. You can agree with me, disagree with me, but we produce great content on podcasts, on Twitter, any social media we're at, man. And that's something to be proud of, not something to be secure about. Stop.
Yeah, you got a point there, John.
Exactly. Come up, big rodeo.
Yeah, we did. You know why? Big homie is right. If Sean wanted a 7-footer, he could have drafted one.
And that's his fault. Again, he keeps showing he can't get out of his own head. How many years has he done this?
I think getting Mikal was more important.
Yeah, but we're talking about the later picks. When we had picks 26, 27, we had Corkbrenner. We had Raynaud. You had Raynaud, Corkbrenner together. You could have, if you want.
Oh, you're talking about when we drafted the 5. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, 5 picks, and people can't say, Sean just didn't want them. Again, he should have wanted them. Having a legit censor was within his power. Instead, he wanted to get
Jordy need guards. Jordy want to run guards. He want to run big guards too. He don't like little guards.
Big homie, now you're putting words in my mouth, man. Listen, you can take my takes up, bro.
And if you little, you gotta be really fast. Yeah, but I'm telling you, that's what Jordy want. He game what Jordy want.
Again, we'll see if Jordy's system to what Leaf says works.
We'll see.
Hope some of it works.
We'll see. We'll find out, right? We're gonna find out. I tell you one thing, we're gonna find out. And then if it doesn't work, then you can say, Sean, you fucked up. Then you can say that you had 7 draft picks and you fucked up.
Again, my man, Diego, for what it's worth, given how it didn't work out for us, you still found 2 guys who are building chemistry on their own. Listen, Michael and Diego have taken upon themselves to become a dynamic duo. It wasn't something that I think the front office even believed. It's just they were hoping these guys were going to be able to be some sort of building blocks. They're not proving they can be that just by being around each other more. It's been a rarity for the Brooklyn Nets to have 2 prospects that have a legit brotherhood on this team. So I hope that's real and legit. And I hope you could add to that, but you have to. Michael and Diego ain't going to get us out of this crap right now by themselves. They're going to need those right additive additions. And we'll find out, man, this next year or so, if this organization is going to grow a pair and make those right moves. Because you can't hold on to 20 picks forever. You just can't. It would be amazing if you could and somehow figure this out. But you just can't. That's not how the NBA works.
He'll have enough capital to make moves when he needs to. All right, I'm gonna end the show, dog.
Thanks,
Thanks,
gentlemen.
John.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, John, for being here. Thanks, Leaf. Big homie in the chat. What's up, big homie? I forgot to ex ruler. I forgot to call you out, man. I know
Stop
you might
it,
be
big
gone,
homie, man. Just
but
basketball, man.
big homie, Ribby will always be here, man. I
Ribby
gotta
always
put him.
definitely
I gotta. And he a Nick fan. I gotta put him on. I gotta put him in as a road
Yeah,
dog,
when
dog.
you Nick Ribby, man. You ain't gonna like it, bro. It's good. Don't worry about it. Salty tears, man.
Ribby always be here, man. I appreciate you, man. Jay from BK was here. He's in the chat. What's up, Jay?
Hey, Jay.
Ex ruler again, of course. Let's go players for keep. He's always here. What's up? And Jamal was here earlier. I appreciate everybody, man. Hit that like and subscribe. I'll probably be on, what's today? Friday? Sunday. I'll come on Sunday night at 6. All right. So until then, peace, everybody.
Peace.